Happy Wednesday, y'all. We're out at the house, and I am gonna do some playing just for the heck of it. It's like, I don't know, 7, maybe 7:30. It's dark outside, but that's the time of year it is. But why don't you and I play with this, which is dirty. It is an Allegro sound system by Zenith. And this was gotten somewhere in Tennessee, just west of White House, I believe. Ty, if you're watching this, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Plug it in, lights come on. I didn't have any speakers or anything, so I got some stuff that should work. So we're gonna clean it up a little bit and see if it's gonna do anything at all. Definitely not perfect. It was a quick wipe down, but it looks better, and at least I can see all the words now. And we have the 8 tracks, or at least some of them. This isn't all of them, but there's a few good ones here that I haven't gotten to listen to because I haven't had an 8-track player. I have them in cars. We've got some Lincolns with them, and yeah, but I haven't been using the cars. So now, hopefully, this is going to work. Let's find out. So you can tell I've really thought this through. I got this little adapter that goes in down here where the headphone jack is, but I don't actually have a speaker. I have a set of headphones, but that's not going to do any good unless I have my headphones in, which isn't going to do you any good as far as listening to it, and it's not doing any good as far as being able to play it when I'm not standing within reach of headphones. But I think that within all my stuff that I have gotten and unloaded but not actually organized in my garage, I think I have some old speakers that may or may not work. But field trip to the garage. If you haven't been to my place before, this is it. We are walking to the garage. The house is over here, and everything else is over here. Let's try this. Boom. Is that better? Bicycle. I like yard art. Oh, we had a light. Here's my Spitfire that needs some love. It's always handy to have a garage with stuff, you know, like clean, organized is ideal. But just because you have something clean and organized doesn't mean you can't have stuff. You just got to be good at cleaning and organizing. And I say that whereas mine is not clean and organized right now because I haven't been here. I tend to be on the run a bit. Oh, those are my cats. You can see them. Waylon and Vince. I was going to do Waylon and Willie, but the other one just wasn't Willie. It looked like a Vince. So I have Waylon and Vince. And speakers. And another radio. So I found this, which is hooked up and it works. So that's a little Montgomery Ward Airline solid state. Speakers really, oh, it's got that white noise or crackling that old speakers do. Knobs are iffy because it hasn't been used in forever, but the more, I haven't used it much, but when I was using it, the more I use it, the better it gets. They typically, at least mostly, come back to life. So I got that one, and I got this one, which the little screen's upside down. But let's see if we can find something to make it work. The answer is no. No, I do not. What I do have, though, is a mess that I'm trying to untangle. And that, plus this. So it's like the old days when you were like, before the cell phones, when you were in the kitchen on the telephone and you had the really long cord, you know, that would curl, but then it got so stretched out that it was basically just a compact straight line that would like just roll up into a mess. But it would reach from the kitchen like all the way through the house to wherever you wanted to sit. It's kind of like that. So you're still wired, but you got a lot of it. It works. Got it. Now, before, because it does turn on. Look at that. But before you actually put your earphones on, you got to make sure that you look at the loudness. Ooh, look at that dirt. I'm going to clean this better, I promise. I just want to check function right now. You're going to make sure your loudness is down so you don't, like, you know, play something and hurt yourself. So, alright. Time for this. Your phone. It's buzzing, so that's good. What do we want? What do we want? Start at the top. Let's do some Charlie Pride. I'm half deaf because I have this. Going in. Tape in. What I can tell you is the 8-track does not get sound out. It feels like it's playing or turning, functioning. It will not switch between the program 1, 2, 3, and 4, which would be this selector here. It doesn't actually move, it stays on 2. So I need to look into that and find out why I'm not getting sound. So I'm wondering if that might tie in together. And that may be a user issue. I've never dealt with one of these. I would think that your selector would just switch between them. So maybe there's something going on there. The radio does work. It works fairly well. All the buttons and switches seem to work. So if I can just clean them up really well. And the phonograph is set up for 33, 45, 78. And the functions, start, stop, auto, everything seems to work. That'll come up and move out of the way as it should. But the needle is gone. So, and it's actually, I can't say that it's gone. It's here. So I need to fix the needle and get that all put back together. And as long as I have speakers, it seems like everything works. I just need to put this back together and figure out if there's something wrong here or if it's just something that I'm doing or not doing. But overall, we have a working Zenith combo. And that is one that I grew up with. It was in our house when I was a kid that I really liked. It's got the record player up top, AM, FM cassette, and it's got the speakers here and over there. But it's not wanting to function. It left the house years and years and years ago. Still got it. I dug it out and held on to it. So I'd like to see if it would function again. I'm not an electronics guy. I will be the first to tell you, or close second to tell you, I'm not an electronics guy. I've never been into speakers and sound systems and all that. I've put some CD players in vehicles and like sound boxes and stuff. Nothing complex at all. I've never been into electronics. I'm one of my generation that wasn't born with it and never had a huge interest in it. It's probably really cool for those who are into it. I might really like it if I ever try, but that's not the case right now. So I'm kind of on, even with the old stuff that's simple, I'm kind of on the learning curve when it comes to it. But I would like to get this stuff fixed, and I've got a few other things too to get going. Like my deer. I like my deer. It's got a good hat. I get sidetracked really easy, so I apologize to a point, but I also accept that I'm not going to change. But this was fun. Thank you for joining me. I'll keep playing with this a little bit, see if we can get something going on it. And maybe we'll be in the shop with an automotive project tomorrow. I have a camper that's still apart that I need to get finished. And a Mustang. And an old truck. And a not as old truck. And a Jeep. Lots of stuff. If you feel like working on something, come on over. I got plenty. But for right now, I'm going to bid you all a farewell. And we'll see you next time. Bye.